Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. So on this episode, we're going to be covering the Hopshot. This is a new rifle that just came out. It's been said that it's a little weak. We're going to actually try it out. And to get this Hopshot, you have to go to challenges. And then, let's see, which one is it? That's the Jackrabbit. That's the Pulse. And there is the Hopshot. So go to challenges, and you will see Easter Hopshot. The mission board has gotten rather full. Please complete some of the missions. Complete mission 04, and you will unlock the Hopshot. So again, go to the DF profiler, check out the boss map, find where the missions are at, go do a mission. Once you do 4 missions, you will unlock the Hopshot. And then, as far as that goes, it uses 9mm rifle bullets. It has a 16-round capacity, 3.25 seconds to reload, 2 shots per second. 30 damage per hit, a 9.6 degree firing cone, 15% critical chance, and must be level 25 to equip. 120 rifle skill to master, and 50% PvE armor penetration. So, a few things here. When I see 120 rifle skill, I instantly think, it's not a 130, 135, so probably a little bit less damage. I see 30 damage per hit, which is not a ton. When you look at the mag storm, you see 1,000. And with the Tesla cannon, it's 20 damage per hit as well, but it also shoots 15 shots a second. So with 2 shots a second, it's going to be doing a lot less damage. But it is a rifle. It is for looting. It is quiet. And that's what this would be used for. It may be like a beginner / mid-tier rifle. But we're going to do what we always do. We're going to come down here to the Southeast Zone. We're going to test it out, and we're going to see if it can even actually handle the Southeast Zone. We're going to be using our $100 million setup, which is the 15% damage boost. That way it's comparable to almost anything. And yeah, we'll jump right into this, guys. So looks like you guys liked my last video where I went over the Tesla. I believe that's the new meta for the Southeast Zone. We'll find out what the meta is for looting here soon enough. So a lot of videos coming out, guys. There's going to be a lot of content. Just stay with me. And again, appreciate the likes, appreciate the subscribes, all that stuff. It really goes a long way, guys, so thank you very much. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Right into the action. I just need to get out of here. And I need to go into single-player mode. Let me turn this off. Settings, single-player. And the reason I do that, guys, is it helps with the desync. That way when I actually shoot an enemy, it counts. Because if you don't do that, you can't get an actual reading of how good an item is. So we're going to go to the hospital. And we're going to just loot like normal. And we will be using the Hopshot as our designated weapon. And again, I'm using a 15% damage boost, but I also have a 17% with rifle. So you got to keep that into account. So I got like a 32% damage boost. We're doing about 99 to 199 damage per shot. Don't know why that one said 199. So it looks like 7 bullets per kill. Now remember, this does have 50% PvE armor penetration, so that would be a factor too. I will say, just from shooting it, just for this couple seconds, right? The only thing that's impressing me right now is the speed at which it shoots. And the bullets do hop from one enemy to the next. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know how close they have to be. See that? I'm shooting one and it's killing both. So that is a cool feature. So 7 bullets, sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. But if you're going to be able to kill 2 enemies with 7 bullets, it's not that bad. But we'll just continue to loot down here and see if it's comfortable. I would hate to make my decision now because we just started, but I already kind of leaning towards one way. But we'll give it a fair shot here. Oh crap! some cache. And whatever weapon that you guys want to see next, let me know. You know, I'm thinking about doing the Jackrabbit because it is another gun that you can unlock through the event. And I'm trying to get the items that you either have to buy or you have to unlock in a certain amount of time. I'm trying to get those reviews done first because, yeah, we all want to see the Dawn items done, you know, get completed. But realistically, these ones are time-bound where new players, existing players only have a limited time to get these. So I need to make sure that you guys have the information you need to make good decisions. You know, someone posted on the Tesla video yesterday that they wish they would have seen it sooner because they bought something else. And that's what we don't want people to do. We don't want people to waste money, right? So, and a couple other things about that Tesla video, guys. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. There was a couple comments, and they made some really good points I didn't think about. So even though the Tesla seems just amazing, that rounds per minute, the 20 shots a second or whatever it is, you know, that's a lot of ammo. So even though it does maybe it does more damage, maybe it kills faster, maybe it's better at hoarding, whatever that may be, it comes with a price, right? The price is the cost of ammo. So that is something I didn't think about. So that is an aspect that you do have to put into your thought when you're purchasing something like that. So we are, I mean, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? We're down here and we're in the southeast zone. Minimal damage boost. We are looting. It's not causing much of a distraction with the hordes. Or I should say it's not causing much aggro. That's probably a better way to say that. Not taking that. And maybe one of you guys can tell me, there's been a lot of changes with Dead Frontier, and I know they were talking about the new Dawn items being lootable in the like southeast zone, like deeper into the south. If you look at the map here, I'm at that top right pink area. I don't know if they're considering the pink area, because I heard that was the new like southeast zone, like where you can find the better Dawn items. So I'm not sure if the pink is actually for that, or if I have to go down lower. So anyway, if one of you guys know that, I'd appreciate an answer on that. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. So I need to make sure that I know what is going on. I'll have to ask just to verify, because that is something that I need to know. So, and again, the Hopshot X2, you know, it's doing okay. But I will start telling you my thoughts on this gun now. Now that we've all seen it, I think it's capable of looting the southeast zone, right? I think the price is right. $3.99. I think that's a very good deal for the Hopshot. If you're in Sacred on Bunker, I think it's a golden gun, right? It's going to be one of the go-to looting weapons for all the other areas in the game. Now, Raven Ridge and the southeast zone. So I think Raven Ridge, you're going to do a little better. I still probably would not prefer the Hopshot at Raven Ridge. It would work better than it's working now. But I would probably pick something else over this. You know, obviously it can loot down here. It is doing damage. It is killing them. Again, this is with minimal damage boost. So if you can get like a overall 30% damage boost or so, I would say come down here and loot, because you're going to get better loot. You have a chance of finding great gear, and you can save up for that next item. So again, I would use the Hopshot as a stepping stone rather than a, hey, this is the gun I'm going to, just use. I think it's a great stepping stone weapon until you get an actual in-game gun. And I think it's great that they're releasing mid-tier items like this. It is capable of looting down here. It is going to be a little more difficult and risky. But overall, it can do the job. And I think that's getting people down to the end game is what we need to be focusing on, because a lot of the action is down here. A lot of the great finds are down here. But again, you don't want to give away, items that come down here and just kill everything for free, right? That would just break the game. There's no point in that. So There needs to be progression. I think this is a step in the right direction. You know, if you have a lot of damage boost, you can probably come down here and actually just use this gun. And one thing I do suggest, guys, is whenever you upgrade a gun and you get a new gun, or you're going to a new gun, or whatever that is, armor, doesn't matter, implant, just remember what you're currently using. And if you can, if you're not going to use it, sell it. And use that to buy the gun that you're trying to get. Or a better gun, if that makes sense. So don't forget to sell your old stuff to get new stuff. I used to hoard my old stuff. But the value deteriorates, guys. Unless it's something really special, the value deteriorates. So don't do that. Get rid of the old, get the new, and just keep progressing your character. Think about everything. Implants, armor, weapons. You know, what do you need? How much of an impact is it going to make? If I'm going to upgrade a gun and only going to get 10 more damage, it's probably not worth the upgrade. I'll probably upgrade an armor, or get a backup armor, or get a better implant. Dead Frontier, a lot of players play this game, and they think in 6 months they're going to have everything. I've played, I don't know, man, 15 years. I don't know how many years to be exact, but a long time. So Dead Frontier is not a fast leveling and be done game. It is a long haul. And we have our Easter egg somewhere. We will get it. We have 2 Easter eggs. There's one. I do like the hopping feature of the bullet. They're doing a lot of cool ideas. You know, giving items different types of attributes, which is great. It brings some variety to the game. I know it was kind of talked about for a while, you know, giving items freeze effects and things like that, but I think it was a good decision to do it. I heard another egg. And do not forget to get your eggs, guys. You need them to craft other items, implants, things like that. But yeah, the Hopshot X2, guys. I mean, you guys are watching. I'm able to loot. I have minimal damage buff. So, not too bad. Again, for the rest of the game, I would say it's probably A tier, right? You go to Secrenom, Dogs, Precinct 13. You know, you're going to be all right. Especially if you're starting an alt or you're brand new to the game, you're going to want to snag this up, because this is going to, I mean, obviously I'm down here in the Southeast Zone, guys. This is like the end game. So, you know, snag it up. And if you guys already have something better, put it in the collection book. We're almost done, guys. We'll finish this floor. And I'll probably do one more video today. Like I said, it'll probably be the Jackrabbit. I'm not 100% certain yet. But I think I need to get that out sooner than later. And if you guys want me to go to other areas and test it, like Secrenom Bunker and things like that, let me know. Again, I feel like the Southeast Zone is the best actual place to test things, because the scale in enemies and health and damage and all that is way different between Secrenom and Southeast Zone. Now that stunned both of them at the same time and probably just saved me from getting hit, to be 100% honest. And I also need to be doing a review on the new implant, because I think that has some good attributes as well. Finding some good scrap though, guys. Like I said, man, with these holiday events, if you need money, if you're running out of whatever, working on clan machines, whatever it may be, now is the chance to go down here to the Southeast Zone, or second on bunker anywhere for that matter. And loot up, guys, because these bonuses are insane. We're getting a lot of free boosts right now. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Oops, just picked that up. Shouldn't have. That guy just walked through the wall. That's cool. But you know what, man? This is pretty chill down here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting much aggro. Oh, what was that? Not getting much aggro. Yeah, not too shabby, guys. So let's go ahead and run back. We'll barricade. Oh, I have an egg. I gotta get it, guys. There she is. Excellent. All right. We're going to go back to our little house. Barricade up. And again, I know there's a lot of items to review, guys, but I'm trying to do it strategically. I'm trying to do it the right way and give you guys actual content that matters. You know, I could put on all my boosts and just come down here and kill everything, but I don't think that really benefits anybody. I think doing it this way is way more beneficial. And it's an actual true view of what you can use this gun for, these items for. You know, there's certain items I take to the wasteland. There's certain items I bring here. I try to give you guys real-life situations. If you look at statistics of the items, they're going to tell you one thing versus another. You know, maybe I'm just making this up, but let's just say this is the best item in the game. You know, on paper, that might be great, but in a real situation, when you take it to these areas, are the numbers going to match up what you can actually do? You know what I mean? So, anyway, I think there's a lot of reasons that you need to test things like this, because just pen and paper doesn't always bring out real life numbers. So anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join our Discord. It's 100% free, doesn't cost you a dime. Link in description below, and leave a comment, guys. I do appreciate all the comments. It helps boost the channel. So just saying like the video or thanks or whatever goes a long way. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there. Peace.